Hi, my name is Alex from APC Dynamics, and in this video we'll talk about the disassembly order management for Dynamics 365 Business Central. First, we'll talk about the assembly and the disassembly process and what the differences are. Next, we'll do a demo and actually process a disassembly of a finished good in Business Central. And lastly, we'll talk about some of the additional features that's within the disassembly order management, such as auto disassembly on receipt, defining your own disassembly bill of material, so forth and so on. So let's get down to it. All right, so the standard assembly order process is pretty straightforward. You're going to have a bunch of individual components that you could either sell as individual items or you could combine it and sell it as a kit. So in this case, I have a bicycle crank set. So in this set, I have a chain, I have some gears, and I have the crank itself. When I ship it out, I'm going to assemble it as a kit and deliver that to the customer. Now, assuming the customer does not like this product, when they return the stuff back, they're not going to disassemble it for you. They may send the whole crank back. Now, sometimes this breaking the finished goods to the original form is just not possible. The disassembly app in Business Central is designed so you can control what items are disassembled and is able to return to inventory. So let's take a look at the disassembly order in action. In Business Central, let's take a look at our crank items. And I'm going to take a look at my bicycle crank kit. If I drill down on the assembly BOM, I'll see that it includes the chain front wheel, and the back wheel, and the crank arm. Now, if I look at the disassembly bill of material, as we explained before, because some items, once you assemble it, it's impossible to disassemble. So my disassembly bill of material can be different than the assembly BOM. Now, let's take a look at the disassembly order. I am going to go to the disassembly order and I am going to create a new disassembly order. The item number, I am going to put in my crank and the number of quantities that I want to disassemble. So in this case, I want to disassemble 10 items. On the lines area, it'll automatically utilize the disassembly bill of material, and of course I can override the quantities if I wish. Once I verify all the fields are correct, I'm going to click on post and post this through. Let's look at the posted disassembly order. You'll see that I have a posted disassembly order for the bicycle crank kit. If I drill down on it, I'll see that the disassembly has a chain, the front wheel, and the crank with the wheel. I can click on find entries and it'll show me exactly the entries that are created for this disassembly. So I took out the finished product and I put back the components back into inventory to be used or sold separately. There are other nice settings that you should be aware of. For your disassembly BOM source, you could have a disassembly bill of material, or when you disassemble, the components is always going to be what you assemble with. You could default it to utilize the assembly BOM as your disassembly BOM. In addition, on the item cart setup, for each individual item, you could have the system automatically disassemble for you. So a lot of times when you receive goods from your vendor, you would order it in the assembled kit. When you receive it, you want to store the inventory in its individual components. So you could set it to disassemble on receipt, from purchases, from return, or both. And that's it. By installing this app, you would get the ability to disassemble items using the disassembly order instead of having to individually positive and negative adjust the items. Because some items is assembled using certain components does not mean it can be disassembled and get the original items back. The app allows you to keep a separate disassembly BOM if needed. Lastly, some items you receive in the finished good, but when it gets to the warehouse, you actually put away the pieces in individual components. This app allows you to do that. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get more information as well as the link to download and try the app in your sandbox environment. Thank you for watching.